Well, hello, ladies, gentlemen, boys, and girls of all ages. Bang the Monkey back again with another unboxing video, this time of Marvel Superheroes Collector Boosters. Okay, so we have a nice CBB or a collector boosty box for the latest set, which is Marvel Superheroes, which is has dropped today for pre-release. And I have mixed feelings about Universes Beyond, but I am a fan of Marvel, so I'm looking forward to opening this box. Thing is, though, I have not read much up on what we can get here, but I just know that there's like super varied treatment for some of the cards that you're getting on the collector booster. Obviously, I'm not looking for any serialized cards. Most likely I'm not going to get that, but I would love to get a Mind Stone, which I think is the sort of chase card for now. But there are a lot of good treatments on this collector booster, so let me have you guys join me on this journey and let's see what we're gonna get. Okay, let's open up the box here. Okay, let's do this. Superhero collector boosty. Okay, 12 packs of goodness. Nice gold color, kind of like the colors of Iron Man. And here we are. So we'll put them over here, off frame. Let's do this. First pack. Okay, so these collector boosters have the pull tab, which is good because collector boosters are notoriously hard to open. Okay, here we go. First pack. Oops. Okay, let's do this. Let's go through them one by one. I'm here to open and feel the flavor of these cards, and let's see. So we have Lightning Strike for 2, deals 3 damage to any target. That's Thor over there with Mjolnir. Pretty good. Okay, I'll put the commons over here. Shield Spike It, artifact, 1 to cast. Gets 1/1. Whenever creature attacks alone, untap it and scry. Hero in Training. I think that might be Wasp, maybe? 3 to cast. Human Hero 2/2. Enters, draw a card. If you control another hero, gain 2 life. A lot of heroes and villains for this deck. I mean, the set. Team Tactics. Instant 2 to cast. Teamwork 1. So this is a new mechanic. As an additional cost to cast the spell, you may tap any number of creatures you control with power 1 or more. Target creature gains double strike until end of turn. If the spell was cast cast using Teamwork, that creature also gains trample until end of turn. Okay, so uncommon here. Villainous Hideout for the land. And then we have Mjolnir's Might. So what is it? We had 3 commons, 2 uncommons, and then what is this slot? Is this slot like I don't know, like a booster fund slot? I don't know. So it's a common. Mjolnir's Might, 4 to cast, deals 4 damage to target player. Exile top card of the library, and then you may play that card. Okay, and then we have a Flying Drone. Okay, Scout. So this is the thing on what's his name? Oh, I forget. Anyway, and then we have uncommon again, Hyperion's Atomic Vision. Hyperion is one of the strongest characters in Marvel. 2 to cast instant. This cost to cast a spell. You may behold a hero. Okay, behold. Destroy target tap creature. If a hero is beheld, scry 2. Okay, and then we have a full art common Hulk Smash. So this is a foil. 2 to cast. Teamwork 4. Choose 1. If this spell was cast using Teamwork, choose both instead. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature an opponent controls. Okay, Hulk Smash. So this is a common. Okay. So again, I mean, just the commons and uncommons alone, we're getting different treatments, right? I didn't know that you can get a full art foil for the common. That's crazy. Okay, we have a forest for the land. First up, we have a mythic. We start with a mythic with a regular pack foil. We have the 10 rings. Nice. So this is an 8 to cast legendary artifact. What does it do? Maximum hand size is 10. At the beginning of your end step, if you have fewer than 10 cards in hand, draw cards equal. Oh man, this is great. I think this is an auto include. I love this card. So you'll always have cards in your hand. That is cool. That is super cool. 10 rings. This is a hit, I guess, right? Just the regular foil mythic. And then behind that, non-foil, full art, we have Claw, the Master of Sound. So 3 to cast, Elemental Rogue Villain, 3/3 with Death Touch. Whenever you play a card from exile, Claw gains indestructible until end of turn. Whenever Claw deals combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. You may play it for as long as it remains exiled. Mana of any type can be spent to cast a spell this way. I'm immediately thinking that this is going to work with Prosper. So nice card. Death Touchy creature, and allows you to play stuff from exile. Coolness. So non-foil full art. And behind that, we have, this is, I don't know what you call this treatment. It's Wolverine Fierce Fighter, which I think is a reprint from a Secret Lairs drop before. For the cast, Mutant Berserk Hero 3/5 haste enters, fights up to one other target creature. If damage would be dealt to Wolverine, instead that damage is dealt, but all other damage already dealt to him is healed. Wow. Yeah, this is what do you call this treatment? Maybe a name card treatment. I don't know. Okay, so I'll put that over here. Oh, and then we have Mythic number 2. This time it's foil full art in this beautiful treatment, Reconnaissance Mission. So this is the Mr. What's his name? Nick Fury. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Cycling 2. Whenever combat creature you control, whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Okay, for the cast, Reconnaissance Mission. Okay, so this is a foil full art mythic. Let's put that over here. Okay, behind that, another full art, but rare. It's Loki, God of Mischief. Okay. 2 to cast, God Sorcerer Villain, 2/1. Whenever a player or permanent becomes a target of an ability you control, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Mr. Mischief himself. Okay. And we have a token. Okay. So, pack number 1. I'm really liking this 10 rings. I think that's a super good card. Then this Wolverine is nice. I'm a fan of Wolverine. And this Loki, God of Mischief. Interesting. Not too sure about this Reconnaissance Mission. It's full art, foil, I don't know. Showcase mythic. We'll see. Anyway, moving on to the next pack. Here we go. So because there's stuff in the common and common slot, and I guess we'll have to go through each of these cards, right? And not power through the commons and commons. Okay, we have Powerful Broker, human villain, 3 to cast. For each kind of counter on target, give that permanent. Okay. And then we have a Bold Biochemist. Cruel Alliance, Teamwork 2, 3 to cast, exile target creature with mana by 3 or less. If spell was cast using Teamwork, exile target creature, and you gain 3 life. Okay, then we have uncommons here. Super Villain Lockup, 3 to cast enchantment, Flash. Okay. And then a Moonstone Harsh Mistress, so legendary. Not familiar with this character. 4 to cast, Human Doctor Villain, 2/4 flying. Whenever you discard a card, you may exile that card from your graveyard. If you do, you may, until end of your next turn, you may play that card. Okay. So whenever you discard a card, you may exile it, and then you can play it. Cool. That's pretty good. Okay, Wakandan Shield Guard. 2 to cast, Human Soldier 1/1. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 White Soldier token. Okay. And then Unstable Experiment. Okay, that looks like Norman Osborn there. And then we have Tippy Toe, Terrific Partner. 4 to cast, Squirrel Hero. I hear that Squirrel Girl there over there. If you would create 1 or more tokens instead, create those tokens plus an additional food token. Okay, so this is for food. Beginning of your end step, if you gain life this turn, draw a card. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Next, we have Bullseye Death Dealer. So 2 black red human assassin villain 2/3. When Bullseye enters, you may sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. When you do, Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. Pay 3 tap, sacrifice an artifact or discard a non-land card. Bullseye deals 2 damage to any target. Nice. Okay, so you can deal 4 if you use his ability to sacrifice. Okay. All right. Then we'll put that over here. So land. Okay, regular pack foil. It's a rare. It is Winter Soldier, Icy Assassin. Okay, so Witherbloom colors. Human Assassin Villain 2/2. Vigilance Minache. Winter Soldier gets +2/+0 for each equipment attached to him. Pay 5, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality counter on him. Then you may attach an equipment you control to him. Okay. So just a regular foil. You know what? This one, regular, rare. Put that over here. Okay, we have Royal Talon Fighter Jet for the borderless non-foil. X white artifact vehicle 1/1. When this vehicle enters with X 1/1 counter on it, whenever this vehicle enters or attacks, create a number of 1/1 white soldier creature tokens equal to the number of 1/1 counters on it. Okay, cool. So we'll put that over here. Next, we have a shield flying car. Okay, some flying, some vehicles. Okay, so this is a 3 to cast, 3/3 flash flying. When it enters, exile up to 1 target creature you control. Oh, so basically you're able to blink it. Okay, then we have a mythic. It is Seize the Day. I guess this is the comic art treatment, I suppose. 4 to cast, untap target creature. After this main phase, there's an additional combat phase followed by an additional main phase. Flashback 3. Okay, mythic, non-foil, borderless. What do we do with that? Maybe we move it here. Let's make some space for all these piles. Lovely, lovely piles. Okay, non-foil. We'll put that over here. Okay, I'll move my pile over there. Okay. So under that we have Baron Helmut Zemo, 3 black pips, human noble villain 3/3. Whenever you cast a black spell from your hand, Baron Zemo connives because he's a conniver. Boast, exile any number of black cards from your graveyard with 15 or more black mana symbols among their mana costs. Copy those exiled cards. You may cast up to 3 of those copies without paying their mana cost. Okay, that's interesting. Bolas is Citadel, the Phyrexian Annihilator thing. What else you have with a lot of mana pips? Betrayer of Alcazaz or something like that. Interesting. Okay, full art, foil, rare. Okay, moving on to pack number 2. My apologies again if we're gonna be going slow here. I'm really enjoying the flavor here. A lot of familiar characters. Again, I do have my I would say my reservations on Universe Beyond, but I'm just enjoying it for what it is. Yeah, I mean, nothing we can do. It's already here, so might as well just enjoy it. Okay, here we go. Hour of Defeat, Repulsor Blast. By the way, are there any like good commons or uncommons here, like chase commons, like Slime Against Humanity or the Nazgul? Let me know. Put in the comments. Okay, Raft Security Officer, Super Intelligence. Okay, Leader, enchant creature at the beginning of upkeep that player draws a card. Okay, Truck Toss. That's is that the Hulk? No, that's what's his name? His nemesis. Starts with an A. I forget. Okay, deals 4 damage to any target. Big Wheel. And then we have an Eerie Gravestone. And a Void Helix. 6 to cast, deals 5 damage to any target, and you gain 5 life. Ooh, and here's another full art but this time it's uncommon. It's Human Torch, Johnny Storm. 3 to cast, human hero flying, 2/2. Whenever you draw a card, if you control another hero, Human Torch deals 1 damage to target opponent. Pay 7, put 3, 1/1 counters to Human Torch. Okay, here we go. Land. Nice full art. Oh, what's going on over there? That's Captain Marvel. Yeah, Captain Marvel, Iron Man over there. Okay. First one is a rare. It's Wolverine Claws Out. So it's a 4 to cast, legendary Wolverine, 2/5. You may have Wolverine assign his combat damage as though he weren't blocked. Whenever a mutant you control attacks, double its power until end of turn. Okay, so he gets double power. Okay, rare. So it's just a regular pack rare foil. Behind that is Recurring Insight. So borderless non-foil, 6 to cast. Draw cards equal to number of cards in target opponent's hand. Okay, Rebound. It's got Rebound. Cool. Okay, and then behind that we have a special non-foil borderless. Okay, it also has the comic sort of art. Forecast Daredevil, Man Without Fear, Human Hero, 3/4, Vigilance Haste. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. Whenever you attack, you may exile top card of your library. If that card is a hero card, Daredevil gets +2/+1 until end of turn. You may play that card this turn. Okay, and we have a mythic behind that. It is Steely Resolve. Okay, so 2 to cast enchantment. This enchantment enters, choose a creature type. Creatures of chosen type have Shroud, so this is a reprint. Yeah, I think this is supposed to be, what's his name? Shang-Chi, is it? Yeah. Not Iron Fist for sure. Okay, and so this is a mythic, and we have a Absorbing Man, 1 in Simic for the full art. So this would be Vigilance 4/4. At the beginning of your first main phase until your next turn, Absorbing Man becomes a copy of up to 1 target artifact, non-aura, enchantment, or land, except his name is Absorbing Man. He's legendary 4/4 human villain creature in addition to his other types, and he has Vigilance. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Nice. Okay, so we'll put this away over here. Oh yeah, over here. Okay. And Shapeshifter. All right, so let me just stop here, guys. I just need to charge very quickly my headphones. Give me a few minutes and I will come back to you. Okay, everyone, I am back. So let's continue with the unboxing. Okay, next pack here. Let's see what we get. Hope we get something good. Okay, Kree Sentinel, Kingpin's Enforcers, Giant Growth. Nice reprint. Okay, Wiccan, Rising Magician. Okay, 5 to cast, 4/4, cast a non-creature spell, except target. Okay, you can blink it. And then we have Ronin, Shadow Stalker, Ultimate Alliance, Black Tom Cassidy. Wow, that's a card from way back. X-Men. Okay, and then a She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Gamma Advisor Hero. Interesting. And we have a Spider-Man to the rescue. Another Spider-Man. Okay, 3 to cast, superhero, Spider Human Hero, 3/2, Flash, Vigilance, Reach. No one dies. When Spider-Man enters, you may tap him. When you do, another target non-attacking creature control gains indestructible until end of turn. Okay, coolness. Okay, Planes. First up, we have a Epic Fight. A rare, regular foil, 3 to cast. Choose 1 or both. Double target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Target creature control fights target creature and opponent controls. Next is Ant-Man, Elusive Avenger in the what is this? Borderless non-foil. I don't know what kind of art that is. 3 to cast. Is it can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, deals combat damage, create that many treasure tokens. Cool. And then we have another rare. It is Super Adaptoid. 2 to cast, legendary artifact creature, robot villain. And power is equal to the number of legendary creatures you control. Okay. When it enters or attacks, choose another target creature. If that creature has haste and super adaptoid doesn't, put a haste counter on super adaptoid. Do the same for all of the other keywords. Okay, interesting. Adaptoid, I guess. So we have a mythic coming up. It is Storm, Force of Nature. So what is this? One green, blue, red, legendary mutant hero, flying vigilance. Whenever Storm deals combat damage to a player, the next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn has Storm. Okay, so that's a foil, full art, and then we have no non-foil, full art, but we have a foil, full art behind that. It is Cosmic Cube. What is this? 5 to cast artifact with ward, and it says whenever you attack, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast a spell from among them with mana value less than or equal to the greatest power among attacking creatures you control without paying its mana cost. But whoa, that's crazy. That is crazy. Top 6 cards and cast without paying its mana cost. Greatest power among attacking creatures you control. Coolness. Wow, that's a pretty good card. So two mythics there. Okay, no, Storm is non-foil, right? So it goes over here and there. Okay, so maybe what I'll do is I'll switch this up, seize the day, because it's special treatment. I'll put that there, and then the pack foil regular, I'll just put that over here. Okay, next up, this is pack number 5. So far, my favorite card here might be, it might be the 10 Rings, to be honest. I do like that card. Wolverine's not bad. Okay, Frozen and Ice, Captain America's in Ice, Vision of Love, Asgardian Citadel, Claim the Kingdom, okay, Hulk Gamma Goliath. Okay, it's a Gruul 6/5 Gamma Berserker. Each trample, power up abilities of other creatures you control cost 3 less to activate. Quinjet Technician, TVA Bureaucrat, Doctor Spectrum, legendary human hero 3/3, enters, choose one, create a 0/4 wall, 1/1 counter each hero, destroy target enchantment. Okay. And then we have a take up the shield. Wow, Bucky and Cap put a 1/1 counter on target creature against lifelink and destructible until the end of turn. Okay, so we're starting to see a little bit of a prinkling here. Okay, not a good sign, but anyway, Swamp. We have Namor, Scourge of the Seas, or Namor, based on the movies. 5 to cast, mutant merfolk villain for 4 flying. Each other merfolk you control with a 1/1 counter on it has flying. Beginning of combat, return target creature you control connives. Okay. And then for the borderless non-foil, we have a living laser. 5 to cast, elemental villain, haste. Whenever it attacks, for each card you've discarded this turn, create a token that's a copy of living laser, except it isn't legendary. Tokens enter tapped and attacking, exile them at the beginning next end step. Okay, and then we have a Hawkeye, Master Marksman. So this is a 2 to cast human archer hero, 2/2, first strike reach, with trick arrows. Whenever Hawkeye becomes tapped, you may pay up to one colorless up to 3 times. When you do, choose up to that many target creature can't block this turn. Net explosive, Hawkeye deals 2 damage to target player. Boomerang, discard a card and draw a card. Okay, and then a mythic under that, we have a Concerted Effort. So it's 2 and 2 white pips. Enchantment. At the beginning of each upkeep, creatures you control gain flying until end of turn. If a creature you control has flying, the same is true for Fear, First Strike, Double Strike, Land Walk, Protection, Trample, and Vigilance. Interesting keywords there. Okay, so non-foil, full art. Okay, and then we have an Origin of the Avengers. This is like maybe a scene card, maybe. 2 to cast, Scry. Oh, so it's Saga. 2 to cast, so first lore counter Scry. Then after that, you may put a hero creature card with mana value 3 or less from your hand to the battlefield. If you don't, draw a card. And the third is put a 1 counter each creature you control. Okay. Yeah, put that over there. And here's the art of Ironheart. Okay. We're now in the last pack for stack number 1. So this is pack number 6. I'm not seeing any, well, no Mind Stone for sure, but I'm not sure what the value is of these cards, but I'm thinking that maybe 10 Rings here is probably the most expensive, or maybe this Cosmic Cube because of the special art treatment there in foil. Okay, moving on. Unliving Legionnaire, Shield Deployment Drone, D-Power, Quake, Agent of Shield. Okay. From Agents of Shield series. Jessica Jones, Private Eye, 2/3. Put a stun counter on Jessica Exile. Okay. Thwip. Okay. Bushmaster, Coiled Henchman. Right, and then we have a Molten Lava Mancer and a Madame Hydra. Okay, for the cast, human villain. All right, okay, forest. Then for the first rare, we have another Hawkeye, Master Marksman, in regular art foil. Okay, and then we have an Iron Man, Armored Avenger. So flying, you draw a card, put a 1. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1 counter on target creature. Whenever Iron Man attacks other attacking modified creatures gain flying until the end of turn. Okay. Then a mythic under that, we have Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So 6 to cast, sorcery, teamwork, 5, reveal the top 8 cards of your library. You may put a creature card among them onto the battlefield. If the spell was cast using teamwork, put any number of creature cards among them to the battlefield instead. Put the rest into your graveyard. So full art, non-foil. And we have another mythic, non-foil. This time it's Escape to the Wilds. 5 to cast, sorcery, exile the top 5 cards of your library. You may play these cards exiled this way until the end of your next turn. You may play an additional land this turn. Okay, and then full art, rare, foil, Worlds Within Worlds. So 7 to cast, sorcery, exile all creatures. Each player may put any number of creature cards from their hand onto the battlefield. Each player, okay. Then put all cards exiled this way into their owner's hands. Exile Worlds Within Worlds. Interesting mechanic. Interesting. Okay, we'll put that over here. Okay, stack number 2. So pack number 7. No Mind Stones so far. I would love to get one. I think that should keep us happy. So Blazing Crescendo, Burnin Zana Plaza, Boro Backup. What the hell? Okay, Shuri, Wakandan Inventor, Titania, Rugged Rambler. Okay, 5/5, 3 to cast. Additional cost is pay, discard a card or pay 2. Okay. City Pigeon. Jeez. Okay. Pumpkin Bombardment. Dr. Jane Foster. 2/3 Vigilance. Okay. Enters, return target creature card. 3 or less. If you gain life this turn, turn that card to the battlefield instead. Okay. It's cool. And then we have Invisible Woman. Sue Storm. Nice. Okay, here we go. First up, rare is Daredevil, Fearless Fighter. 3 to cast human heroes. Whenever a source you control deals damage to you, Daredevil deals that much damage to target opponent. Whenever Daredevil attacks, exile top card library. Daredevil deals damage to you equal to that card's mana value. You may play it this turn. Okay, so he's taking a lot of hits basically, and he's gonna hit back. Okay, Austere Command. So this is a reprint, Nick Fury version in borderless non-foil. And then we have a mythic non-foil. It is Doctor Doom. What does this guy do? So 6 to cast, 3/3 human scientist villain. When he enters, create 2/3 colorless robot villain artifact creatures named Doombot. As long as you control an artifact creature or a plan, Doctor Doom has indestructible. Wow. At the beginning of your end step, you draw a card and lose 1 life. So you have Phyrexian Arena sort of effect there too. Whew. Pretty good card, I would say. Pretty good card. Indestructible, yeah. Oh, another mythic. It is Heroic Intervention. Okay, so this is a reprint. Yeah, it's Wasp and what's his name? Ant-Man. Instant permanence you control, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that we already know. And then full art rare is Avengers Disassembled. So it's a 3 to cast, sorcery, choose one or both. Avengers deals 3 damage to each creature. Destroy target land. Its controller may search their library for a basic land card, put on the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Okay, so that's a nice non-foil. Foil, okay, on the wall. Okay, moving on. Come on. Again, let me know if I'm making some hits here, but at least from my side of things, I'm not seeing anything here that sort of pops out as like a mega hit or anything like that. So still remains to be seen. 4 packs to go, excluding this one. So Sue Storm over there, punishing punch. Collector's Case, Wolfsbane, Highland Hero. From New Mutants, maybe? Oops. Sorry, let me take that. 10 Rings. Okay, Sadistic Slash and the Red Hulk. 6 to cast, 6/7, reach, trample. Dealt damage, put a 1/1 counter on him. If you do, he deals damage equal to the number 1/1 counters to any other target. Okay, here we go. Forest. And we have a regular pack foil mythic. Spider-Man Web Spinner. 4 to cast, Spider Human Hero, 2/3, double strike, haste. Whenever you attack, start creature can't block this turn. Okay. Simple. 4 to cast, double strike and haste, 2/3. Nice. So we'll put that there with Mr. 10 Rings. And then we have a Lethal Scheme. 4 to cast, instant convoke, destroy target creature or planeswalker. Each creature that convoked the spell connives. Okay, and then we have a superhero Civil War Saga. Gain control up to 2 target creatures with total mana value 6 or less, as long as the saga remains on the battlefield. Creatures you control get 1/1 and gain vigilance until end of turn. Target creature you control fights up to 1 other target creature. So this is, Civil War. Okay, Mythic time. We have Mechanized Production, so reprint. Nice art though. And for the foil, we have Kang the Conqueror. 4 to cast, human villain, 4/5 flying with power up, which is one of the new mechanics here. Pay 8, put a 1/1 counter on Kang. Take an extra turn after this one. During that turn, power up abilities can't be activated. Okay. And then villain. Okay. Last 4 packs. Let's see what we get here. We have Call Damage Control, Hell's Kitchen, Hawkeye's Bow, Misty Knight, Hero for Hire, Swordsman, Sharp Scoundrel, Chase Stein, Runaway. It's a common but legendary. Okay. Common Crook, Aunt May. Jeez, Aunt May is a card. Okay. And then Madame Hydra in again. Okay, here we go. Island into a Wolverine, Fierce Fighter. So yeah, I think we already have this. And then we have a Progenitor's Icon. Yeah, I think this is a reprint? Artifact. Okay, we have a Mythic now. It's Final Showdown. Yeah, so it's Spree card. So I get, this is a reprint from OTJ with Spree. 1 white and +1. All creatures lose all abilities on the turn. +1, choose a creature you control. It gains indestructible on the turn. And +5, destroy all creatures. Okay, so Mythic, not foil. Another Mythic here. Fight to the death. So 2 to cast, instant, destroy all blocked creatures and all blocked creatures. So Daredevil, Bullseye, and Elektra. And we have, what's this? This is nice looking art here. Ant-Man, Astonishing Ant-Man, Human Scientist Hero. Whenever you draw a card, put a 1/1 counter on Astonishing Ant-Man. Remove any number of 1/1 counters on him. Create that many 1/1 green insect creature tokens. Okay, cool. Nice, rare full art foil. Okay, last 3 packs now. Still looking for that Mind Stone if we can get that. I would love to get a Mind Stone. It's the Mind Stone and not a Mind Stone. Okay, Panther Pounce, Decoy Ploy, Hydraulic Helper, Thirst for Knowledge, Red Guardian, okay, Super Soldier, Spectacular Tactics, Crossover Collaboration, Robotics Mastery, Avengers Tower, cool, okay, that looks cool. Okay, here we go. Rare pack foil is Doctor Strange Surgeon. Okay, 5 to cast. If you would lifelink, if you would gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. At the beginning of each combat, if you have at least 10 life or more, or 10 life more than your starting total, creatures you control get 2/2 and gain vigilance till end of turn. Okay. Then we have an irrigated farmland. And a Quicksilver Brash Blur. So 1 to cast mutant hero 1/1. If he's in your opening hand, you may begin the game with him on the battlefield. Haste, power up, pay 5, put a 1/1 counter and a double strike counter on Quicksilver. And we have a mythic coming up. It is Simulacrum Synthesizer. Okay, this is a great card actually from Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Reprint, non-foil, 3 to cast artifact. When it enters, scry 2. Whenever another artifact controlled mana value 3 or greater enters, create a 0/0 colorless construct artifact creature token with this token gets +1/+1 for each artifact you control. Okay. And then we have a Super Adaptoid again. We already got this guy somewhere here. And yeah, that's it. So that's for the full art foil. Okay, last 2 packs now. And let's see what we get. Mind Stone. Mind Stone. Let's go. Restorative Technique. Super Speed. Machine Smith Automaton. Death to Our Enemies. Rick Jones, Destined Sidekick. Accelerated Evolution. Masked Meower. Okay. My gosh, too many Spider-Man cards. Photon, Lady of Light. Okay, cool. And Abomination, there you go. That's the nemesis of Hulk. Terrifying Titan. Okay, here we go. Rare, it is another Super Adaptoid. Oh my gosh, this is like the 3rd one. We have a regular rare, we have a borderless non-foil, and we have a borderless foil. Okay, and then second rare is Avenge. 6 to cast. This spell costs 2 less to cast if a player attacked you during their last turn. Destroy all creatures. You gain 1 life for each creature destroyed this way. And then for the rare, we have a Captain America Unbowed. So 4 to cast, Human Soldier, 3/4 flash. When he enters, soldiers and heroes you control gain indestructible until end of turn. For the mythic, we have a Primal Vigor. Okay, reprint there. Yeah. And the Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Okay, so this is 1 green and green. Legendary Super Squirrel Human Hero 4/4. Do you like squirrels? Whenever the Unbeatable Squirrel enters or attacks, create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. I love squirrels! Pay the same mana cost. Create X 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is the number of squirrels you control. This will get out of hand for sure. Full art treatment. Nice. I think that may be a hit. Alright. Last pack magic. Okay, here we go. Give me something good. I will check the prices after the unboxing, but I'm not sure if I got any good hits. But let's see. Okay, Serpent Specialist. Visions of Villainy. Stark Industries. Baxter Building. Okay, Mockingbird. Ace Agent. Heroic Teamwork. And Lurking Lizards. Miss Marvel, Elastic Ally. And Invisible Woman, Sue Storm. Okay, the second one we got. Okay, here we go. Last 5 cards. First, we have a Wondrous Wasp. Okay, 2 to cast, flash flying, 2/1. When the Wondrous Wasp enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It loses all abilities for as long as Wasp remains on battlefield. Okay, that could be useful. For the rare, we have a Blasphemous Act reprint. Okay. And then we have a Training Compound, a land. I think this is, yeah, this land cycle. I kind of like that. Training Compound. Mythic, we have a Final Showdown. Ugh, gosh. We already have this, right? Final Showdown, Mythic. Oh yeah, we do. Okay, but in the sort of art treatment, I mean, this one over here. Okay. And we end with Storm Wind Rider in this nice, beautiful looking treatment. 1 green, white, white, mutant hero, 4/4 flying. Creatures with flying can't attack you or block creatures you control. Whenever you cast a creature targets 1 or more creatures, or whenever you cast a spell, those creatures gain flying until end of turn. Beautiful. Oh, okay, we got some couple of good cards there. Okay, so that's it. This is Marvel. This is the latest set, Universes Beyond. Not sure if I got the goods, but certainly no Mind Stone. Sad. But maybe we'll just get a single, right? Okay, so nice. This is the Storm, the Squirrel Girl feeling. I have a feeling those are good hits. And the 10 rings over there, the first card, I mean, the rare mythic card that we opened was pretty good. And I like the Simulacrum Synthesizer. It's a good reprint. A couple of good reprints here too. Final Showdown, I do like that card a lot. I'm actually using it in 2 of my decks. Pretty good. You have this Doctor Doom. That's nice. Storm Force of Nature. And a Steely Resolve, which is a good reprint. Nice to have that reprinted again. Cosmic Cube. I think that might be something, and Kang the Conqueror as well. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. Take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.